The delay of game pushes the offense back. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's right on target, and he'll be brought down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They'll give it to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense well.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Pena. Coming after him. He's got it. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Cornhuskers have pushed it inside the 20. Snap from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The give from the gun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. At the 45 on its way. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Now improvising. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They'll run for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll go to the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Give to the running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Gonna run it. It's Wells. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. He makes the connection. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They're bringing, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding, just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Nice move, they keep moving. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Pena. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland! And the extra point is good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He unleashes a long one. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it in the middle. It's Cook.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Defense in press coverage. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It is good! And they go back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Still on his feet at the 45. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the missed connection on third down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Terrapins hit it quickly to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch and run for 6.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
That makes the score Nebraska.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The Terrapins are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Terrapins will snap it on first and 10.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little stripe down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the single back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Pena. Gets it out quickly. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. First down to start the drive after the break. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks the tackle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going to run it. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, it's blocked. Defense has it. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Leaves it with the running back. At the 45, on his way. Just trucks through it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Wells. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. Right back to it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 18 to Missouri. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Back open in the middle. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Pena. Snags it over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Got him downfield. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They move on top here in the 4th. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, they can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Tackled after picking up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's going to pass. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Cornhuskers will try to run off the clock in the final minute. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt.
Going for it all. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, and you're just trying to make something happen, and all gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done different.